All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay, and this is the next day with the LG G8. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me, did you watch so-and-so's video? He said this. Or did you watch so-and-so's video? She said this. They don't like it. The quick answer to that is I've only watched 2 videos on this phone, and that is Vortex unboxing and Spectacular Gadgets unboxing. So that should take care of all your questions about did I watch somebody else's video and did I hear what they said? I don't really entertain that. I have the phone right here, and the reason I'm doing this next day is kind of to give you a feel of some things that I kind of dislike about it, and then some things that I really enjoy about it. So first, the dislike about it is these volume buttons, and this entire side of the phone, pretty much. You've got volume markers way up here, and then you've got the Google button right here, which I've disabled the Google button, the button for the Google Assistant. I don't need anything pressing on the phone like that on this side of the phone. And the volume rockers are awkwardly placed. So you've got the power button over here, and I'm a righty. So if I want to adjust the volume comfortably, I need to switch to my left hand. I'm kind of perturbed about that. Another thing is when I do press the volume button, it doesn't have the Android Pie volume set up. Like when you press it, it's still at the top of the screen, which I don't like. I wish it would be on the side so I can easily adjust, vibrate, you know. But that's a part of LG's skin. So they definitely should have incorporated the Pie sense of doing volume and power and all this. I would have really enjoyed that. So I don't like the volume rockers placement, and I don't like that it didn't have that part of Pie. And you can say, oh, that's nothing, Jay. But it is something to me because I don't want to reach to the top or hold down the volume to, you know. And I know there's other shortcuts that you could possibly do, but Android Pie, you just press the volume button and you get access to everything right there as far as volume and vibrate, all those things. So the volume rocker and that you know, little tweak in the software, not really feeling it. Now after that, I did use some plug-in headphones. I used my OnePlus headphones. Really enjoyed the sound quality. Now, so speaking of sound quality, the phone doesn't have an earpiece, and it uses that technology where the screen pretty much, you know, you get your sound from the screen. Let me tell you, I've made phone calls with it holding to my face. No one could tell the difference. They didn't know anything about, I didn't tell them anything. I just made a regular phone call. And the microphones and everything is good. You know, when I put it on speaker for me, now I know that's more for me, but I'm just speaking in general of the phone calls. I didn't get any complaints compared to what I did with the Razr phone, which is sitting over there in the box. Yeah, the call quality and everything, if you were worried about that, speakerphone, everything sounds fantastic. It's going to be no problems with that. So, the quality of this screen, this is an OLED display, and I think you're going to be really impressed. I think this screen looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. It's beautiful. However, the flip side of that is when I'm watching content on this and I don't have a Bluetooth hooked up or I'm not plugged in, the speaker, I'm not putting the phone on a box to get better sound. This bottom fire speaker, definitely on the weaker side. Now I don't know if it's because of the waterproofing or whatever, but because it's IP68, I don't know if that's what it's about. But I will tell you that it's definitely on the weaker side. It's not bad. It's definitely on the weaker side though. It's on the weaker side. So let me see if I can pull something up real quick here. Now you might say, oh man, Jay, that doesn't sound bad at all. Well, that's because I'm holding it right in front of the microphone, and you know, it's just right here to the microphone. But the phone kind of, since it has that technology where you can hook it to the box and all that kind of stuff, it kind of vibrates the entire phone, which is kind of uncomfortable. But overall, the speaker isn't bad. It's just on the weaker side. Makes sense? Now, another thing I've really enjoyed about this phone is the hardware. And I don't know if I said it earlier, but this is a great feeling phone in the hand. It's got just the right amount of thickness. It's a big enough screen, the body ratio. It's just a really, really good feeling phone in hand. Now, I don't know how I'll feel about that after I put an outer box or my other cases on here. But the phone definitely, and speaking of which, the phone is definitely slippery. This phone right here has an IP rating of, not IP rating, a drop protection rating of 810G, military grade, according to LG, but I'm still not taking any chances. I'm probably gonna put this in some kind of case, and I'll show you those videos later today, more than likely. But overall, the feel in hand though is actually really great. And the facial recognition I've learned is really fast. The process is fast, but the unlock is slow. You understand? Like, let me see if I can catch this here. Did you see that? Okay, let me see if I can get it right here. Check this out. You see what I mean now? That's just that. So as far as the fingerprint reader goes, it's pretty fast. It's just the process. Now I could turn off animations. I kind of like those animations though. I could, speed it up and go into developer settings, but I kind of like those settings. So this is the next day. Battery life. Did I cover battery life? 4 hours and 1 minute of screen on time at this point, and 11 hours and 45 minutes ago is when I charged it. So that's pretty doggone good battery life. 4 hours of screen on time, and I charged it almost 12 hours ago, and I still have 48% left. So I don't know if I talked about that in the video earlier, I don't remember, but battery life, definitely pretty good. The snappiness of the software is definitely credited to A55. It's really good. It's really good. I don't have any problems with lag or anything like that. None whatsoever. I think some people are ready to hear the highlights of the phone, which will be the camera. And I'll just post some photos and let you guys check them out at the end of the video. But that's it, man. I mean, this has been a great time. I've been using this since yesterday, and it's been good. I don't have any complaints at this point, just those few that I pointed out. So, the volume rocker, and the placement, and it's okay. There's definitely more good things about this phone than bad, for sure. that's for sure. And right now it's looking like a keeper, man, because the battery is fantastic on here in my experience so far. But remember, battery life depends on you. All right. So the next day with the G8, I'm extremely impressed. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take a look at these photos. Take care.